A $5.6 billion fighter jet deal between the U.S. and the Philippines is now at risk. The reason? Newly imposed tariffs. So what's the deal? Why does it matter? And how will it impact the Philippines? Let's break it down. The Philippines had a plan to buy 42 F-16 fighter jets from American company Lockheed Martin. This is a significant deal. The Philippines is a key ally of the U.S. in the Indo-Pacific region. This partnership goes back a long way, and it is a crucial part of America's defense strategy in a volatile region. However, newly imposed tariffs on Philippine exports to the U.S. are creating a headache for Manila. Here's some context. In 2023, the U.S. decided to impose tariffs on several products from the Philippines. These include tuna, sugar, car parts, and even motorcycles. Why did they do this? Well, it's all about safeguarding American jobs. The U.S. Trade Representative's office said that these tariffs are meant to counter what they call unfair trade practices by the Philippine government. They say the Philippines has unfairly restricted the entry of American pork. In response, the Philippine government has decided to impose their own tariffs on U.S. imports like cigarettes, alcohol, and vehicles. This tit-for-tat has created a challenging situation for the planned fighter jet deal. So what's the economic impact? Well, the proposed 10% tariffs on Philippine exports to the U.S. could add up to around $267 million annually, according to the United States Trade Representative's office. Now, let's talk about the potential impact on the defense deal. The cost of the fighter jets could rise significantly if the tariffs are applied. This could make the deal financially unfeasible for the Philippines, especially considering the additional expenses associated with maintenance and training. It's not just about the price tag. The tariffs could also impact other aspects of the deal. For example, they might affect the timeline for delivering the jets or even the transfer of technology that is often included in such agreements. Now, let's discuss the broader implications. The deal isn't just an economic transaction. It's a strategic move to boost the Philippines' defense capabilities. Having advanced fighter jets can help secure the country's airspace and protect its territorial integrity. This is particularly important given the ongoing tensions in the South China Sea, where the Philippines has been involved in disputes with China. A key argument in favor of the deal was that it would enhance the Philippines' ability to respond to various threats. Without these fighter jets, the Philippines might have to rely on its existing military assets, which may not be sufficient to counter various challenges. Additionally, the deal could have broader ramifications for the Indo-Pacific region. As the U.S. and the Philippines are allies, the fighter jet deal contributes to the overall defense posture of the region. It is a reminder of the strong alliance between these two countries and a show of force against potential adversaries. In essence, the tariffs are introducing a lot of uncertainty into this deal. Not only could they increase the cost and delay the acquisition of the fighter jets, but they could also impact the broader geopolitical implications of the deal. It remains to be seen how the Philippines will respond. Will they renegotiate the terms of the deal? Will they seek alternative sources for fighter jets? Or will they hold out until the tariffs are removed? Their decision will have not only economic, but also strategic ramifications. And here's why we at HustleScope think this deal matters. Global markets are interconnected in ways you might not realize. Economic policies like tariffs can have ripple effects on various sectors, including defense. What happens in one part of the world can quickly become someone else's problem. That's why staying informed is so crucial. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you found this insightful. If you want to better understand global events and their impact on markets and geopolitics, subscribe to our newsletter at HustleScope.com.